I think maybe better if I speak English. I hope that's okay, if you can understand. Anyway, I'll just tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Emmett. I come from Ireland. I've been living in Malaysia for almost 4 years now. And I had a spinal problem, which resulted in a slipped disc at the base of my spine. It was, in the beginning, only a small problem. So I was still doing a lot of exercise, but the pain was getting worse and worse. Until one day, it got so painful that I couldn't walk anymore. Unfortunately, I'd been seeing a doctor who was quite happy just to give me more and more painkillers, but not to treat the problem, right? I think that happens to a lot of people, right? A lot of doctors, they say, yeah, try this medicine. And then when that doesn't work, they give you another one and another one. In the meanwhile, your liver is being destroyed by all of the chemicals you're taking in. So luckily I found another doctor who insisted on operating immediately to relieve the pressure, because I was in terrible pain. I've never experienced pain like this in my life. It felt like somebody sticking a knife in my back, and every few minutes turning the knife. So it's not just sticking in there, you will get used to it, but turning. Every time you get comfortable, they will turn the knife again. So the operation, before the operation, I took a lot of supplements. I tried a lot of treatment, Chinese medicine, chiropractors, everything. Nothing worked. And in fact, all through my life, I used to take vitamins, take a lot of different kinds of vitamins. But to be honest, I never felt any effect from any supplement I ever took. Never. I don't know if you are the same or if I'm special or what, but I spent a lot of money over the years. If I still had that money, I will be able to buy a new car, I think, just from the money I spent on supplements. When I actually had my operation, it was just to relieve the pressure. It's called a disc decompression. They put a needle into the disc, they draw out some fluid, so it relieves the pressure on the nerve. It doesn't fix the problem. The problem can come back. Afterwards, I was still in a lot of pain after I got out of hospital. I was actually out of work for 2 months. I couldn't work. I was worried that I would be fired, actually, because if you're not working for 2 months, even if no matter how kind your boss is, there is a limit to how far kindness can go. So I really forced myself to go back to work, even though I was still in quite a lot of pain. I was using a walking stick. Honestly, you see me today, I'm like a different person. When I was walking then, or just to get out of bed in the morning, took me about 30 minutes just to get up. Every time I moved, I had terrible pain, even after my operation. So, I'll just give you a demonstration. This is how I was walking before. Only a few months ago, actually. Up to 1 month ago, I was still in bad pain. I couldn't do any exercise. I was really miserable, very depressed, because it affects your whole life. Then somebody introduced this product, Super Lutein, to my wife, who insisted that I try it. Now, I was quite skeptical, because I've tried hundreds of different types of products. Nothing helped me. Even people say it's very, very good, you take it, I take it. I don't feel any different. So, especially when my wife said, this one, Super Lutein, is good for your eyes. I said, yeah, okay, but my problem is down here, it's not up here, you know? So, but she insisted, she said, no, it's good for the general health, and, maybe it will help you. What have you got to lose? So I thought, yeah, okay, that's a good argument, got not much to lose. So I started to take it. Within a couple of days, I was taking 3 pills each day, just every morning take 3 pills. And after a few days, I had some, what I thought at the time were negative effects, actually. I got very, very tired, no energy. My head was very unclear, I couldn't think clearly. I got up in the morning, I feel I just want to go back to bed. It was a real struggle, actually, just to go to work, to get through the day, to make it to 5 o'clock, I can go home, go to bed. So this lasted for about 2 weeks. But then I noticed the pain was reduced significantly. So about 2 weeks I noticed it, that actually I can walk much better than before. I can walk, well, you see me walking now, you won't know I've got a spinal problem, right? So the pain was reduced. I stopped taking the painkillers. I was taking a lot of painkillers. And even with some very strong painkillers, you can't even buy these in the shop. All right? If you go to the pharmacy, they won't even have it. You have to order specially because they're so strong. I was taking about 10 to 12 every day, so all through the day I had to take them. This kind of pills, you can't drive a car after you take them, you know, so that's how strong they are. After 2 weeks of taking super Lutein, I stopped taking the pain-killing medication, and I haven't taken any painkillers since then. So that's about 2.5, 3 weeks ago I stopped altogether taking the painkillers. So that's probably why my body is so tired. I think the super Lutein is detoxifying my liver, cleaning out a lot of the chemicals that I've been taking from the medicine. So I do feel it's working. And although I do have floaters in my eyes, like the Datox problem, maybe not as serious, but not cured yet, but I'm hoping that I have the same response to taking super Lutein as him. So I think the product is great. So many different problems can be helped with this, not just the eyes, but of course eyesight's very important, so you know, it definitely will help the eyes, but it seems to be the whole body. I haven't seen anything like this before, that you take one supplement and it can have so many positive effects on the whole body. So normally I thought you have to spend a lot of money, you have to buy many different kinds, but it seems this one supplement, it's almost like a magic pill, you know? It's like the old Chinese pill for immortality, you know. I think if you take it, you'll have similar effects to me. But it does seem to address the particular problem that each person has. So somehow it seems to be smart. It knows what's wrong with you, and then it tries to fix it, you know. So anyway, that's my story. Thanks for listening, and I hope you have a similar positive experience.